we are coming out so jolly this wonderful Christmas TreeTownSound. That's right. I do this once a year, and this is my 14th Christmas show. Can you believe it, Carter?
I cannot believe it.
That's right. I have my old sidekick, Carter Altruda, my wonderful son, in studio. And when I first started this radio show 14 years ago, Carter was 7 years old. He had no choice. He had to come to the radio show every single week, sitting on my lap, dancing around me. And lo and behold, he's 21 years old now. But Carter, I really think, I'm almost positive you've been on every single Christmas TreeTownSound.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when you came home from college, you were still back in studio. So welcome.
Good to be back.
We had a big weekend. Like I said, 14 years ago, I started this radio show. Carter was 7. I was 36. Yesterday, I hit my back 9, and I am now 50 years old. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that.
Your dad is 50 years old.
I can no longer say my dad's in his 40s.
Man, I wish.
Felt so young.
Yeah, and I don't feel old. I'm still young at heart, and everything I've learned in my 50 years is, still the same. Love hard, be a great family man, and do everything you can to help raise people up. And Carter is a direct example of my endless, unconditional love.
Of course.
Is that how it goes, Carter?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say about my 50th?
You're an amazing dad.
We don't need the whole year of whatever.
The best, and happy birthday, and I love you.
Well, thank you, Carter. I appreciate it, and I love you too. And Christmas TreeTownSound and your families and celebrating this holiday season. Happy Hanukkah too. This is a holiday show. Most of them are Christmas. It's mostly Sufjan. What are you going to do?
Wow.
But shout out to everyone and my family to yours this show. Right, Carter?
Yes.
Why are you saying wow?
No Hanukkah songs? Your son's half Jewish.
It's true. All right, we'll fit in a Hanukkah song. So we're going to start off, like I said, this is my family, yours. We're going to invite you to come on in to the TreeTownSound family. Many of you support this show, every week, all year long, and I really can't thank you enough. So I hope we can celebrate together. So come on in to TreeTownSound. This is May Early Wine with
Come On In.
sit right down, pull up a chair. Come on in, out of the cold. There's room at the table. We've got love enough to go around. Come on in and sit right down.
Local music, TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Not talking about Rosh Hashanah in Tijuana, though. As much as I'd like to be. I'm also not talking about Hanukkah in Santa Monica, though. Oh, no. As much as I'd like to be. I am talking about Christmas in L.A. 2, 3.
On Christmas morning, on Christmas Day, Kris Kringle's driving a Chevrolet. He left his reindeer, he went down south. He just had to see what it's all about.
Wrapping presents out in the stuffing stockings, having some fun. Reading, writing, Christmas is here. California, you'll try to. All the little children and all the big children, it's Christmas where? All of the ladies and all the little babies, it's Christmas where?
Even the gentlemen, every single one of them Christmas in L.A. Now listen now, everyone around the world, every boy, every girl, it's time to say, time to say, out
That sounds pretty good right now. I need to hear you a little louder though. I feel like you can do better than that. I'm not just saying that. I'm kind of one of those guys that need you to sing a little bit louder. I'm not the kind of guy you want at a party, but I'm pretty good at a show. All the little children and all the big children, it's Christmas where? All the ladies and all the little babies that were singing in the round.
even the gentlemen, every single one of them, hold it, here we go, in L.A. If I can do it, you can do it, I'm just one person, you're 14,000, let me hear you do this, but up 2 octaves.
I need you to do that so I can get back to the stage. So I can conjure my energy to get up back on that stage. So pull up with the help of these nice gentlemen who are not paid to do this. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me get back to the stage. But please don't stop singing that note. I need some strength. I need some strength. I need some strength.
Support Theo with your voice.
Support me with your voice!
Katzman.
Well, what can I say that I haven't said 8,000 times about Wolfpack and Theo Katzman? That is Wolfpack live from Madison Square Garden from 2019, a show they sold out with no booking agent and no promotion. One of the greatest cult bands of all time, the Next Generation Funk Brothers, all University of Michigan students, featuring the one and only Theo Katzman on lead vocals. And it's kind of cool having Carter in studio with me because I was managing My Dear Disco, Theo's band, and Joey Dosick before I had this radio show in 2007. And I would take Carter to their meetings with me when he was like 4 years old hanging out. So like Theo Katzman and all those guys in Wolfpack are all like uncles to you.
Yep. That's
Do you
Uncle
remember-
Theo for sure.
We did the Ice Bucket Challenge with Theo. It's kind of crazy seeing them now, and I'm sure you have friends in college that know Wolfpack, and you're like, oh, I've known them my whole life.
It's been a nice call out. When people like those bands, I'm like, oh yeah, those are, I know them. I'm like, oh, you know them? I'm like, no, like I know them. Like
Nice.
they're my dad's friends. But
Yeah.
yeah, Theo's the best.
They're your friends.
True.
It's
Yeah.
Uncle Theo. It's the whole Wolfpack family. Starting off the hour on Christmas, Treetown Sound was May Early Wine with Come On In. So it's kind of hard to bring someone on or to play any artist after Theo Katzman live, hitting those notes. But this next one holds itself. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you the power of this song I'm about to play. And the story starts years and years ago with the Ebert and Friends holiday show. I went to it and Laith Al-Sadi was playing, and it was in a church in Heartland. And Laith Al-Sadi, I was hanging out with him outside, and he's like, oh, I'm up in a minute. So he walks in, he pulls out his sheet music, grabs his guitar, sits down and performs Oh Holy Night. And I'm saying, from the bottom of my heart, like 30 people bawling. It was like one of the most craziest experiences I've ever had, with everyone just tuned into this exact moment, feeling the exact same thing in love. And I was so blown away that when Laith was on The Voice, I was like, man, you have to record Oh Holy Night. I was like, that is such a banger. So he called me up and he's like, hey, you're doing your radio show, right? I was like, yeah, you know, it ends at 7. He's like, do you care if I come in and get in the studio beside you with my amp and guitar solo and record Oh Holy Night, and I'll release it as a single? And I was like, yeah, sure. So Dave Shaw came in and Laith. He came in and recorded it in one take. One take. That's all it took. And Carter knows Laith well, and everyone knows Laith well as just one of the most incredible guitarists, virtuosos, and voice Ann Arbor has ever seen. And this recording of Oh Holy Night really holds a special place in my heart because I saw Laith record it on one take after this radio show. So we're going to play it now. I want you to relax. Let all that anxiety of Christmas out of your body and just sit there and let Laith's voice take you on this journey and enjoy. This is Laith Al-Sadi with Oh Holy Night on Treetown Sound.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine, led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle our friend. He knows our need. Our weakness is no stranger. Behold your King before him lowly bend. Behold your King before him lowly bend. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the King. Oh, praise his name forever. Behold your King before him lowly bend. Behold your King before him lowly bend.
Listen local. TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Oh yeah, candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice everywhere we go. Choir singing carols right outside my door. All these things and more. Oh, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah, yeah, and you know what I mean. I see a smiling face like I never seen before. Even though I love you madly, it seems I love you more. The little card you'll give me will touch my heart for sure. All these things and more, darling. Oh, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah, I feel like running wild as anxious as a little child. Greet you neath the mistletoe, kiss you once and then some more, and wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. Oh, in such happiness in the coming year. Oh, baby, let's deck the halls with holly, sing sweet silent night, fill the tree with angel hair, and pretty, pretty lights. Go to sleep and wake up just before daylight, and all these things and more, baby. Oh, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah. All right.
You know, it would have been a Christmas TreeTown Sound without getting on our back in the daysicle and pedaling back 57 years to 1967. one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs. I told Carter, I was like, I picked my songs for Christmas Treetown Sound. And he said, like nonstop, instantly said, you picked What Christmas Means to Me by Stevie Wonder, right? And I said, yes, I did. God, you could just have to play it. It's one of my favorites from 1967. Stevie Wonder from Detroit, Michigan. Gotta love it. Before that was Ann Arbor's Laith Al-Sadi with Oh Holy Night. And I told you, it's so beautiful it makes you cry. Even if you're not Christian, you want to cry. It's just the way it is. That's just right. Carter, try it.
I mean, as devout Christians.
I mean, did you, when you were listening to Laith's voice, doesn't it almost bring like tears to your eyes?
Yeah, obviously I've known Laith my whole life, so whenever I hear him, I always just think about funny things that have happened. We're telling stories about him off air. He's the best, and we love Laith, but he truly is. I mean, he is the best.
Yeah. Pavarotti Al-Sadi, the powerhouse voice of Ann Arbor. The craziest part is he's arguably a better guitarist. So got to give a quick shout out to my sponsors. As always, the Bank of Ann Arbor, Sonic Lunch. And 2025 is cooking. It's going to be the best year in the history of the series. And I can't guarantee that.
Every year is the best year.
Yeah, I know.
Always hype it up. Always
so
be
true.
marketing, Dad. Come on.
Bigger, better, faster, quicker. Bank of Ann Arbor, Sonic Lunch 2025. Also, O'Brien Automotive Services. They've been loving cars since 1994, providing automobile maintenance and repair services for European, domestic, and Asian vehicles. You obviously made a massive investment on your car. You got to take care of it. Go see Rich at Orion.
If you having car problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Rich ain't one.
That's right. If you're having car problems, go see Rich at Orion. The one and only Carter Altruda who made that up. Orion Automotive Services, conveniently located right off Jackson Road in Parkland Plaza. OrionA2.com. Well, if you've been listening to this radio show for the last 14 years, 4 years, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, if you're first time ever listening today, then you can probably guess with Christmas Treetown Sound, we're going to be playing some serious Sufjan Stevens, the one, the only, who has a huge Christmas collection. And we're going to be featuring some of my favorites on Treetown Sound Christmas edition right after this on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
A caring partner, excellence, trust. These are some words our patients use to describe the doctors of El Camino Health. Year after year, for more than 60 years, our patients have said they trust El Camino Health doctors to help them live their best lives. And when you're sick, these are powerful words to have on your side. And our doctors are powerful partners for you and your family. El Camino Health. Our strength is your health.
Lately, I've been on a mission to change the way people view their finances and to encourage people to overcome obstacles and adversity. So, I've teamed up with the folks at LifeSurge. LifeSurge is a one-day faith-based event where you'll walk in hungry for success and you'll leave ready to build your resources to leave an impact on others. We're talking faith-fueled finance, growing your resources, crushing obstacles, and then, using it all for something way bigger than yourself. I'll be joining LifeSurge in San Francisco for 1 day only, Saturday, January 11th. Joining me in San Francisco is 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana, award-winning actor Dennis Quaid, Australian evangelist Christine Kane, Nick Vujicic, the man with no arms or legs that speaks about his trials and triumphs, professional surfer Bethany Hamilton. That's LifeSurge San Francisco on Saturday, January 11th. Tickets are on sale at lifesurge.com. I hope to see you there.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp.com/tunes today to get 10% off your first month.
At Nick the Greek, we know the best things in life are Greek.
From legendary gyros and Slovakies to hearty bowls and crisp salads, each bite bursts with Greek tradition.
Nick the Greek, because the best things in life are Greek.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
El Camino Health. We've got deep roots in our community. We're nationally recognized for excellence. And what we're most proud of is that we are locally trusted by you, our neighbors, and our patients. For more than 60 years, you have made El Camino Health your first choice to help you live your best life. Of all the recognitions on our trophy wall, and there are a lot of them, the trust you have in us is the honor we cherish most. El Camino Health. Our strength is your health.
TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Leave it to Sufjan Stevens to write a Christmas song that sounds like it's 300 years old. That is Sufjan Stevens with Coventry Carol off his 2012 album Silver and Gold. In this whole segment, I'm going to be playing all Sufjan Stevens Christmas songs. And it's just the way it has to be. And Carter would probably agree because Sufjan, for you, holds a very special place in your life.
Course,
it's probably the soundtrack. That and Tally Hall are probably the soundtrack of your life.
Yeah, I would say those, Illinois is probably, that album, just in its entirety, will always make me think of just being in my kitchen as a little kid.
Yeah.
And then Donuts.
Yeah, Jay Dilla. Got to put Jay Dilla.
Tally Hall, of course. Too.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
That's my wonderful son, Carter Altruda, back in studio where he was my co-host for, like 5 or 6 years, probably like 10 years, actually. Just always the best. He's a senior at DePaul, making me proud. Home in Ann Arbor for the holiday, like many of you, celebrating with your family. And when they do come, just make sure you love on them because you don't have them forever. So we're going to Keep it going here with Sufjan Stevens. This is one of my favorites also. All of these are my favorites. I don't even need to say that anymore. But this is what it's all about right here. This is Sufjan Stevens off his Songs for Christmas from 2006. This is Only at Christmas Time.
Only to bring you peace, only at Christmas time, only the King of Kings, only what once was mine. It takes the end of time, it takes a long, long time, only one thought of mine. Christmas time. He brings us peace, He brings us joy, He brings all thoughts to destroy. Only at Christmas time. To bring us peace, to bring us joy, to bring all thoughts to destroy. Only at Christmas time.
Another just relentlessly beautiful harmonies by Sufjan Stevens. That is Lonely Man of Winter from 2018, featuring the lovely voice of Melissa Mary Ann Hearn on vocals. Before that was O Come Emmanuel from Silver and Gold from 2006. And then to start it off was Only at Christmas Time. We're doing a bunch of Sufjan Stevens songs in this middle segment of Christmas Treetown Sound. And a lot of them are kind of slow, and they're all just feel good with just so many layers to the harmonies of these songs. But this next one is the dance one. This is probably, out of all the Sufjan originals for Christmas, this probably is my favorite. And it's probably one I would have to debate for a while. But no, I'm going to say this is my favorite. It's off of Songs from Christmas from 2012. And I remember Carter gets pretty fired up from this. He has no idea what I'm playing, but he knows it's coming. This is Come On, Let's Boogie to the Elf Dance. Yeah, that one by Sufjan Stevens. Let's keep the ball rolling on Christmas Treetown Sound.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jump off the ladder, pack up your clothes. Nothing's the matter. Mistletoe hangs up in the bedroom. Your sister's bangs, she cut them herself. Santa is here, sleigh bells are ringing. 21 elves, they are all singing. Kmart is closed, so is the bakery. Everyone's home, watching TV. Santa Claus is coming, hear the banjo strumming. Santa Claus is coming, hear the banjo strumming. Chestnuts and fire, holly and hay, Jesus and Mary, what a great day. Evergreen tree, covered in snow. Tower of Babel, Tower of Gold. Santa, there's Aunt Maria's and Omi Bar. They give us good gifts like midnight songs. Hijack a snowplow, clear out the streets. Tell all the neighbors there's cookies to be off the floor and give a shout. There's a lot to shout about. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's got the greatest gifts around. Way up manger, no room for a shed. There's a Lord Jesus straight down to see bed. Stars in the sky, look down where he lay. His little Lord Jesus gives some rain. Cattle along with my baby and waves. Little Lord Jesus showering in grace. Loving Lord Jesus, down from the sky. Stay by the cradle till the singing night. Yeah, the Lord Jesus, I ask you to shine. Find me for angels, show me a way. Bless all the Lord children, who might take and carry. Fill us with angels, give us all we Santa Claus is coming, hear the banjo strumming. 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 Get up to go for a shine. There's a lot to shout about. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's got the greatest gifts around.
Locally made and played. Treetown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Angels we have heard. clamors for my affection. Shepherd's whitest jubilee. Have you seen a flying saucer? And what gladsome tidings be? Is it power and wealth you're after? It speaks of pure devotion. The counting and commotion. I cannot stand to listen. It takes from my ambition. Son of God inside a manger. Come adore on bended knee, where dreams become your greatest danger. It puts your heart in motion. Like some romantic potion. It gives a great petition. And takes from your ambition.
Off the Silver and Gold album from 2006. That is Angels We Have Heard on High, the Christmas Infinity Voyage version. Yeah, there's like 4 different versions, but that is my favorite. And it is Carter's favorite Sufjan Stevens Christmas song. And you listen to it year round?
Yeah, I actually do listen to it. I do genuinely listen to it year round.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
It's such a good
We
song.
would crush that at the
Oh
house.
yeah, I remember you said that if you ever became a billionaire, the first thing you would do was take your basement and fill it with speakers and then play that song.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right after I give away all my money.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, I probably wouldn't give it all away. Don't worry. I'd save some of it for those speakers to play Sufjan Stevens, Angels We've Heard on High. I wonder if we would just descend into the sky and float in. And we'd look at each other and say, we are in space with Matthew Altruda. All right. You'll have to stay tuned for more of that. So Carter's on the run. He's going to go give his grandma some kisses. I'm going to finish it out here because that's how we're going to roll on TreeTownSound. That is the Sufjan Stevens segment, but we are not over yet. More right after this on TreeTownSound Ann Arbor's 107.1.
El Camino Health. Year after year, we are nationally ranked for excellence, and every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength. Another life well lived. El Camino Health. Our strength is your health.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Do you have experience in behavioral health and an associate or bachelor's degree? Become a certified wellness coach and help children and youth build positive life skills. Learn how at cawellnesscoach.org. Supported by the California Department of Healthcare Access and Information.
You want to get the kids something different this year for the holidays, right? Well, no matter what you get them, you should power the toys with something that's definitely different. Duracell batteries with power boost ingredients. They're unlike any other battery. So to make sure Christmas morning goes great, get only Duracell batteries with power boost ingredients. Whoa, does that happen every time I say Duracell with power boost ingredient? Nice. Try it with me, Duracell with power boost ingredients. Yes.
Childhood sweethearts, Saturday mornings, the strength to carry on. The things you live for are what El Camino Health is here for. We set the community standards for compassionate care, and we are nationally recognized for excellence. For us, every recognition, every show of strength is another success story, another life well lived. Our strength is your health. You have a choice. El Camino Health is your best choice.
Helping our youth starts with understanding. Certified wellness coaches are here to support, listen to, and guide children towards healthier, happier lives. Learn how at cawellnesscoach.org, supported by the California Department of Healthcare Access and Information.
It's all about local. TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
The window and stare at the snow, thinking of a time not long ago when not even cold would keep me at bay like I am today. The white field like a blank piece of paper, our canvas for us to make our mark like a work of art with our boots and our mittens on our hearts. The snow on the ground makes me feel home. The snow on the ground makes me feel like a child again, like a child again. When I wore my slippers, I fell on the ground just like all the snowflakes falling around me. I was not alone when I fell on the ground. They were falling all around me, all around me. When I wore my slippers, I fell on the ground just like all the snowflakes falling around me. I was not alone when I fell on the ground. They were falling all around me, around me. The snowing on the ground makes me feel home. The snowing on the ground makes me feel like a child again, like a child again. Why is it gotta be so cold outside? Why is it gotta be so cold outside? So cold outside. can't see through my windshield out to the highway. What's coming my way? Should've worn a thicker coat today, 'cause I'm afraid of accidents. The snow on the ground makes me feel hunch. The snow on the ground makes me color like a child again, like a child. I'm afraid of accidents. Why is it gotta be so cold outside? Why is it gotta be so cold outside? So cold outside. The snow on the ground makes me feel on the ground. The snow on the ground makes me on the ground. The child on the ground, on the ground, on the ground.
One of my absolute favorites, that is Abigail Stauffer off her 2011 album Alone to Dreams, with her good friend Beck singing backup vocals. That is Snowy Love from Michigan. And man, it's the truth. The snow on the ground does make me feel like a child. When it starts snowing and it's coming down hard, I'm just one of those people that is just geared towards, please let it snow more. I want feet. I want mayhem. I want to go out to my car and realize that, or my Jeep, and realize that I shouldn't be driving, and go back inside and cuddle with my cats and enjoy the snow. I should know many of you are out there. It's just something about a beautiful snowy day in Michigan that just makes everything feel right. I love the cold. I've always lived in the cold. I will always live in the cold. And the cold is the best. We could use a little more sun, but what are you going to do? There's vitamin D lamps for a reason, and you can always go on vacation. So as you know, this is it. This is the end of TreeTownSound. I hope everyone has an incredible holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I will be back next Sunday on the 29th for my end in year show, New Year's Eve show. It's going to be the songs that I feel like I just need to play one more time this year and to get me fired up for 2025. So everyone have a Merry Christmas. We're going to close it out with one of my favorites. This is Michigander. Of course, we got to fit in a Michigander song. This is Snow in Montana. Up next, Mark Copeland with Under the Radar Radio.
Just check the news. We'll be snowed in this afternoon. I'm stocking the fridge. Think we're only expecting an inch. Well, baby, it's cold outside. We're drinking a wassail instead of wine. And I'm missing you this year.
And it breaks my heart when I'm alone for the winter, and I just wanna see you. Can you move your car when there's snow in Montana and you're stuck in a blizzard? Does it break your heart like it breaks my heart?
Deck the horse when I can barely afford the room. Where's Santa Claus? Did I give up hope too soon? It's a not so silent night. It ain't so calm and it sure ain't bright. But I don't mind the cold. And it breaks my heart when I'm alone for the winter, and I just wanna see you. Can you move your car when there's snow in Montana and you're stuck in a blizzard? Does it break
wasn't the same. I was with you but had nothing to say, and it breaks my heart. Are you happy? Are you good with the change? Are you stuck in your same old ways? Does it break your heart like it breaks my heart?
WQKL, Ann Arbor's 1071, a Cumulus media station. New music